Welcome to the Crypto Andy channel. Today we're doing a Bitcoin and Ethereum price prediction. Here I have Bitcoin shown in a bear flag. So you draw the pole from the top to the closing bottom candle. And then I clone this and I just made another flag, right? And then I just put it here, and that roughly lands you at like $54,000. So that's one indicator of where the price of Bitcoin is going to go based on technical analysis using the bear flag. Another way to do it is I've drawn a parallel channel between, what is it, 72,874 and 52,353. And that roughly gets us to the same spot. Remember I said 52 on this one? So it's right here in this parallel channel. And we have a lot of support at this level where right now it kind of bounced off the very top line. As you can see, this is the current price of Bitcoin at 76,137, and it bounced off that. This is a candle of indecision. So I think we're going down lower, like easily. That's where the momentum is going. Another thing we can look at is the RSI. And the RSI is very low. It's at 33. But here, June 22nd, when it started to really bottom, it went below 30, went to 25. And then it finally bottomed November of 22. And the RSI was roughly kind of where it is now. But I think we have more. I think we have to bottom even lower. We have to bottom into like right around 52,000. And that, so based on the RSI, based on the parallel channel, based on the bear flag, I think Bitcoin bottoms around 52,000. But it could go lower than that. It could go, it could go to 41 or even 35, as low as 35, as low as 30. But once you're at like 52, that's a pretty good range. It could dip down, it could wick down, but I would say that if you can get around the 55,000, which is the top, which is right around the top of last cycle high, then you've done a good job. You've narrowed it down to nearly the bottom, and that's as good as you can get it, really, nearly the bottom. And you dollar cost average in if you want to buy in. So maybe look to buy at that point if you're interested in having Bitcoin. And I feel pretty confident about these measures. It's not financial advice, but if I can get Bitcoin at like 55,000, that's a really good deal. So now we have Ethereum. Ethereum is been chopping. Its lower high is a little bit better looking than Bitcoin. Bitcoin is more down looking right now than Ethereum is. But the parallel channel for Ethereum is at kind of 2,000 to 1,000. So that's like 50% down from where it is. And the high of last cycle is right around 1,300. So I said 1,000. So it's within that same range. And one more thing I'm going to look at for Ethereum, I want to take a look at the simple moving average. And this made me very concerned. Ethereum closed below the 200 simple moving average. That's really bearish for it to close below the 200. And then, right, the 50 simple moving average had a death cross below the 100 moving average. Is also very bearish. So there's a lot of bearish signals on Ethereum. I think Ethereum is going to near $1,000, or if you want to do like $1,300 to $1,200 was the last cycle high in January 2018. Ethereum's been really disappointing price-wise for a long time, and I don't even really want to hold Ethereum, but a lot of institutions like Ethereum, it's the best layer one out there. It launched so many apps, and it has a lot of staying power. I will say that about Ethereum. Ethereum has tremendous staying power. People say there's going to be a flippening with Solana, but but who knows? I mean, I think you'd be better off having some Bitcoin. So just to summarize, I think Bitcoin bottoms around $53 to $52,000. I think Ethereum bottoms around like $1,000. We're definitely in a bear market. Make no mistake about that. People, think there might be a turnaround when the crypto structure bill is signed and then a bunch of retirees come in. That hasn't happened yet, right? The crypto market structure bill hasn't occurred yet. And honestly, the best thing for those retirees would be to get it as low as they can at 52,000. And I think the markets are manipulated. There's, of course, business reasons. There's capitalist reasons why things happen. But the market is also manipulated. That's just, to me, that's a fact. And the best thing for those people, those retirement accounts, would be to get Ethereum around 1,000 or 1,200. Would be to get Bitcoin around 52,000. That would be their best entry point. So there's technical reasons for it. There's market manipulation reasons for it. I don't know what the case is for a bullish turnaround right now. There isn't one. It's a bear market, and you should be going short if anything right now. Please subscribe and like the video.